Hello, my motivator. How are you doing? You're welcome to yet another episode of Confused Parents Chronicles with Petran Gandhi. Ever felt like your adolescent child has changed from being open, from being a talkative, from being expressive to like closing up to himself, not saying a word or opening a conversation with you? Then this video is for you. Stay tuned, don't move an inch. Like seriously, you don't want to miss out. Okay, in today's video, I'll first of all start by letting you know the purpose for this video. The purpose for this video is to build communication with our adolescent children by creating connection during conversations. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you a story, a narrative, a real life narrative that will help to give you every detail on understanding why our adolescent children are close up to themselves and how to go about it, what exactly to do when you are faced with this situation. All right, let's go. Now, Jonas was a father to an adolescent. He came back from work one fateful Tuesday, tired with some headache. And when he got home, he went to find out if his child was in his usual hideout. That was his room. You know, the adolescent thing, staying in the room, in their closet with their earpiece on, his phone, and other gadgets, as they normally love having gadgets with them. So he met his adolescent in that posture with his door slightly open, but he did not force it. He just said the normal hello, hi, and that was all. No further conversation, not going deep in the conversation, in any conversation, but he didn't feel the need to push it hard. So he decided to leave, go and change into his home dress, and went to the sitting room, took a book, and was just opening the pages, not because he wanted to read, but just because he wanted to get himself busy, kind of. But his sitting in the living room was quite intentional because he just wanted to be present. Yes, he just wanted to be present, should in case. Yes. Okay. And let's see what this led to. 30 minutes after, Malak, his son, who is Jonas' son, came out of his room, not having his earpiece, not having his phone, not even his other gadgets. He just came out with like that, moved towards his father, Jonas, and sat beside him. And then he asked him, "Daddy, do people really change?" And Jonas was like, "Why would you ask a question like that? Why? What's going on?" And then he was like, "Okay, Daddy," but before talking back, he like felt like a jerk, like when he did something he wasn't supposed to do. But later on, he gathered the courage and came back and said, "Okay, Daddy, I mean like someone who behaved silly to you and hurt your feelings. If they come back to you asking you to forgive them, is it worth forgiving them?" This single sentence, this single question that Malak asked his father started a 1 hour deep conversation, like a 1 hour interesting, beautiful, fascinating conversation between the two. And it was during this conversation that Malak made his father to discover what he has been going through as a child, as an adolescent. He made his father to discover that he fought in school with his classmates, that he didn't trust one of his teachers, that he was even scared of being in high school. He even told his father that there were times in school that he felt invisible because his classmates were isolating him. His classmates even bullied him. And all of this his father didn't know he was struggling with. So you can see why sometimes our adolescent children will close up to themselves. It is not to offend you. quite often, I can assure you, it has nothing to do with you personally. It just has to do with their personal issues, their personal struggles. You know, the adolescent stage, as I explained in the other video, is a transitional stage where they are no more kids, but they are neither adults. So they have a lot of crisis going on, a lot of identity crisis. They also have their brain that is still in the process of development, which I'm not going to explain here in detail as I did in the other video, but their brain is not yet developed as it is supposed to permit them to make the right decisions. It is still in the process of development, in the process of maturity. That is the prefrontal lobe. The prefrontal cortex that is responsible for decision making is still very, very undeveloped in our adolescent children. So it makes it difficult for them to process some informations that happen or come from their real life. So this difficulty may lead to stress, may lead to crisis, and quite often anxiety and frustration. So that is why in the quest to manage all of this, they will develop a mechanism, a defense mechanism, which quite often may not be productive. So they will close up themselves and decide not to talk again to anyone. Yes, so I just need you to understand as a parent that when your child closes up to you, when he doesn't open up anymore to you, it is not to offend you. It is quite often a survival technique, which may not be productive, as I said, but what you need to understand is they are calling for help. They are crying for help. They are practically crying for help, for your attention towards them. So what you should do is just be there. Just be available. Each time you feel that they are distancing themselves from you, just be available. Be available. Not availability here, parental availability here has nothing to do with big speeches, long speeches, or the theory. No. Sometimes it's just being silent. Yes, it just has to do with those small, steady moments that are consistent. Your presence is consistent in their life in a small way, but consistent. Yes, and those moments can be when you are doing laundry, when you are making dinner. You can just be with them. You can invite them over, propose to them. Do you want to help me and make dinner? Do you want to help me with this laundry and bend these dresses? And then during those moments, you can have 5 minutes of effective listening to them. You can have 5 minutes of effective listening. So when Malak explained all of what he was struggling with to his father, Jonas, what he did was he didn't enter into any form of giving advice to his son. He didn't judge his son. He was just quiet. He didn't try to fix anything. He just listened. He just listened. So what brought this parenting win to Jonas was not because he said something perfect. No. It was just simply because he stayed calm, not being judgmental, and listened to his son. He created a safe place for his son. And his son stepped into this safe place, and it motivated him to feel secure, to express all his frustrations, all his sufferings, all his secrets to his father. And that is what it is. That is what it is. It is not disrespect. It is not hatred. It just simply means your son is showing you a symptom that they are not okay, that they need your help. And it is our responsibility to be there for them, to guide them through these challenging moments. Yes. So if you ever feel this way again, if you ever notice this with your adolescent child, don't be so stressed out. Don't enter into panic. Just be available. Keep being available. Keep being available. And it is not, this didn't happen because Jonas plans to have this conversation. No. Quite often, our teenagers do not open up to us on our schedule. They open up to us when they feel comfortable, when they feel safe. And that was the case with Malik and his father. So you won't say, okay, let's have that talk now. No, it doesn't go that way. You only invite them. Be on the inviting side. Be on the offer them when to have that that possibility to choose when they are comfortable to discuss their issues with you, and they'll feel safe and comfortable. All right, so if this video was helpful to you, please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up, and let me know what other type of video or content you want me to make for you as a parent, as a confused parent. Yes, as a parent who is struggling with parenting an adolescent. Yes, just know you are not alone. Stick on to my channel, stay tuned, because you don't want to miss out on our next episode, which is going to be about the link between being heard, and showing up at school. So don't miss out on this. While waiting to see you in our next video, I want to tell you that you are not alone. I love you so much. I'm Petran Gandhi, your Jupiter listener, your inspiring oh my God, your Jupiter listener, your inspiring motivator, your mood promoter. So you can count on me. Ciao.